Hello, this is Teacher Maria, and today at our School of SFP we are going to learn about the Chinese porcelain vases. Porcelain is a fine, translucent, white, very sturdy, very beautiful clay that has been invented about 1200 years ago, and the formula has been kept as a secret by the Chinese artists. Kings and princes from all countries of Europe and Asia would spend a fortune on the Chinese vases, decorated their palaces with them. I'm inviting you today to design a Chinese vase yourself. So as you can see, Chinese vases are decorated with various subjects like flowers and ornaments made of flowers, and trees, and birds, and dragons, of course. But I decided to draw something cool and fun and contemporary. I have this toy of Wally, the robot from the Disney movie, that helps clean out the earth. Please feel free to decorate your vase with something that you like. As always, I start drawing from positioning where the top and bottom of my object will be, and since it's a symmetrical object, I will be drawing a central line. So symmetrical means it is reflected around the central line, and it looks on the right exactly just as on the left, but mirrored. You can use a ruler or a side of a different cardboard to make this straight line. Make sure it's in the middle and parallel to the sides of your canvas. Now I start drawing my vase and make sure that each part on the left is exactly mirrored on the right. You can see I'm even using my pencil for that. Please do not use a ruler though. Believe me, your eyes are a great measuring tool. It is a good idea to draw half of the vase first and then transfer the dots on the opposite side. I started outlining my vase and at some point decided to make it slightly wider. I can do that because I wasn't pressing too hard. So remember, never press too hard on your pencil. Make sure that it doesn't make it deep in paper. Then you will be able to successfully erase it. I'm now erasing my line of symmetry and other guidelines. I won't need them anymore. The vases are symmetrical, but the decoration on the vases is not. They all are pretty swirly. You won't find a lot of straight lines in Chinese vase decorations. And all the white gaps on the background are filled with little details. As you can see, I'm changing my mind while drawing. I decided to draw him slightly more from above. And at some point, I was thinking of drawing his friend Eva, another robot flying in the sky, but then decided that she's going to be too small and they won't look good together. I'm erasing and I leave no trace because I'm not pressing hard on my pencil. So I ended up drawing Wally, a plant that he found in an old shoe, piles of trash on the background, some cracks in front, and some clouds and satellites on top of the vase. To color, you can use a marker, a crayon, a pencil. I will be using watercolor since I really love this art material. But remember to use the blue palette, shades of blue, if you want it to look like a traditional Chinese vase. When you're making a thin line with your brush, hold your brush like you're sticking it into paper and press lightly so the line will be very thin. Well, of course, you will need a pointy brush for that. For better control, rest the bottom of your palm on paper and hold your brush closer to the tip. In the remaining part of the video, you can watch me outlining my drawing with different shades of blue and making some lighter shades on the background with more transparent color. So you use less pigment and more water for it. There is an area on my vase that symbolizes space above the clouds of dust, and I want little white stars there. So I outlined them first and then colored around them. I didn't want to paint over my dots of white. And I'm making some final accents on the especially important parts of my drawing. Also adding some darkness on top and bottom of my vase. Last step, I outline my vase so you can see the edges. And my work is over. Now it's time to make yours. Good luck.